Hi, I'm Attorney General Jack Conway, and I wanted you to be the first to know that I am running to represent you in the United States Senate, and I would be honored to have your support. This is not a decision that I reached easily. I've spoken with my family, community and national leaders, and many others I respect over the last several months, and I've been humbled by their encouragement and support. I love being your Attorney General. We've created a cybercrimes division to investigate crimes that occur online. We recently passed cybercrimes legislation that brings our laws up to date with changes in technology and helps protect kids from cyber predators. In the last year, I've appeared in front of 14,000 kids from Paducah to Pikeville to help educate families about cyber safety. We've been recognized as a national leader by training our local law enforcement in how to handle and process digital and computer evidence. I've taken on big oil, investigating high gas prices, identifying those who've taken advantage of us at the pump, and finding those who've taken advantage of Kentucky consumers by gouging. I've fought to keep violent criminals and sex offenders in prison, where they belong. Our office has quadrupled prosecutions of elder abuse, fought to stem the flow of prescription drugs on our streets and in our schools. And in one single year in office, I've increased sixfold the amount of Medicaid fraud recovery for our taxpayers. Working together, we've made Kentucky a safer place to live, work, and raise a family. Personally, my decision to run for the United States Senate was not an easy one. My beautiful wife, Elizabeth, is expecting our first child, our daughter, this summer. Family is important to us, and we wanted to make sure that we would make this commitment without reservation. As the Bible says, to whom much is given, much is expected. And Elizabeth has been reminding me that no goal worth achieving is ever easy. And she encouraged me to embark on a journey that will certainly change our lives. Yet it also has the ability to transform the lives of people in every corner of our Commonwealth. At this time, now, we Democrats are in no mood for a lecture on fiscal responsibility from Republicans who spent the last 8 years rewarding corporate elites, hiding costs, and running up trillions of dollars in debt. However, at this moment, we Democrats have a responsibility to not only restart the economy, but to show America a path back to fiscal sanity and the competitive marketplace that has long been our hallmark. We, the taxpayers, have taken ownership in behemoth companies that are supposedly too big to fail. For the last 8 years, while Wall Street consolidated and grew greedy, regulators in our government slept. They forgot that our capitalism requires prudent regulation, which prevents monopoly and ensures competition. As Democrats now begin to govern, we must assure America that the companies we now own will be broken up to encourage innovation and competition, and to avoid a repeat of companies growing too big to fail. As I see the challenges facing our Commonwealth, near double-digit unemployment rates, high school dropout rates that lead the nation, exploding healthcare costs and looming dangers abroad, Kentucky, now is the time for a new generation of leadership. Now is the time for bold ideas, a new vision, and a belief that a brighter tomorrow is just over the horizon. Now is the time to put the problems of the people of Kentucky above the pocketbooks of special interests. Now is the time to position Kentucky as a leader in the 21st century, to make certain our citizens are prepared to meet the challenges of tomorrow. Now is the time to create new jobs that will put Kentuckians back to work, whether that's building the fuel-efficient cars of tomorrow, growing crops for renewable energy, or creating cleaner technology to burn coal and turn waste from power plants into products for other industries. It can be done, and the time is now. Now is the time to lower healthcare costs and ensure every American has access to affordable and quality healthcare. Now is the time for meaningful public education reform. It is unacceptable that children in this country today are less likely to graduate from high school than their parents. It is unacceptable that we continually fail to invest in our youngest children when we know that the 7-year-old who can't read is the dropout of tomorrow. It is time for a United States Senator who honors our fallen veterans with proper health care upon their return, and who pushes a foreign policy that recognizes that strength and wisdom are not opposing values. Now is the time for Washington to commit to protecting our borders and to stop shirking its responsibility on illegal immigration. Now is the time for America to let other nations know they will not enjoy the free access to our marketplace if they fail to follow labor and environmental standards. Now is the time to rebuild our country's crumbling infrastructure, including projects that take advantage of our centralized location here in Kentucky. Now, my friends, is the time to take back Wendell Ford's Senate seat and to return it to the people for whom he fought. We are all in this together. The coal miner in Hazard, the farmer in my dad's home of Union County, and the displaced Ford worker in Louisville all have similar challenges. Our core values of faith and family are the same. We are all Kentuckians, and as we know, united we stand, divided we fall. This race won't be easy, and nothing in this world is at the moment. We will need to work hard, and I know a thing or two about hard work. My father, my hero, worked his way through law school at night while teaching and coaching at Fairdale High School. My mother's the daughter of a union blacksmith at L&N who never missed a day of work. I'm the first person on that side of my family to graduate from college. My parents always taught me that if you work hard and never forget where you came from, then anything in this life is possible. Kentucky, our time is now, and I need your support. To learn more about our campaign, to volunteer, or to contribute, visit jackconway.org. We will be officially kicking off our campaign on Monday, April the 13th at 4:30 p.m. at the Muhammad Ali Center in downtown Louisville. I'll be joined by Kentucky leaders and some surprise guests, and I hope you will join me as well. Friends, this race is not about me. It's about you and your families. Although I am running for the United States Senate, I'm running for Kentucky. In Kentucky, I hope you'll run with me. May God bless you and your family. I'm Jack Conway, and I approve this message.